Hiya, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lade and this is Beauty by Lade. This is the look I'll be showing you how to do. It's a bleach blonde brow look with pink eyeshadow. Let's get into it. So I started with the brow sludge box in shade blonde. Use a spoolie to brush that all over my eyebrows. And then after I use some micellar water and a Q-tip to just clean around all the edges to make sure that the brows are as clean as possible. Use a concealer in my skin tone to kind of bring out the brows so they're not like blending into my face. How they're looking so far. Then I go in with my Glow Glue primer and also a mattifying primer. I go in with my T-zone with the mattifying primer because like I have combination skin. So just brush that on. I tried using a brush, like it was blending, but it was still kind of looking white. I suppose I just gave up. I just used my hands, just use it to like disperse it. Like it kind of like works like a cream. So I just put some concealer on my eyelids, blended that out. I did too much, so I'm going to fix it. Just going to use a Q-tip to clean off the excess concealer here and then just blend it out and we're good to go. I use some powder to set it because like I find it's easier that way when the base is like dry. Went in with the berries palette. First went in with a pink on my eyelids and then a darker pinkish red on the bottom of my eyelids, and then I went to bronzer to kind of like deepen everything, kind of wing it out a bit. After that, I went in with the brush that I used to blend the initial pink to blend everything together. And then after, I went ahead with its small brush to cut the crease to give me more control over where the concealer is going. Is how it's looking so far. And then I used a light pink shade, almost white, to set the concealer that I used to cut crease, blending everything so there are no harsh lines. I put some whitish shimmer and then kind of like a transition shimmer to blend everything together. And then we start with the base, some good old foundation. Spray on your brush before you blend to make that makeup last. Just blended everything with a brush. I just used one pump of the foundation, imagine, and like it covered so well. Just went in with a skin tone concealer on all the high point of my face. Blend that out with the same brush I used to blend my foundation. Then go in with a lighter concealer. While we're waiting for that to dry, I just went ahead to do my contouring or bronzing. I feel like it's a kind of a bit of both. So bronzing. So I just blended that out with an angled brush, really give chiseled, but also bronze as well. So just and then after I went and blended out my concealer. This was actually my first time trying bright concealer under my nose. So you guys will see how that turns out. And then let's set all the concealers. Went in with the bronze book, use that shade, and then just set everything. Set my entire face with a pressed powder that is my shade. After I just set my bronzer with the powder that was in my bronzer duo and then some blush, bring some color. And then I just went ahead to bake all the places that get oily and my under eye. And then while I was doing that, I just bronzed and then did my lip combo. The isolated tutorial is on my TikTok if you want to see like just that. But yeah, just did my lip combo, did black and then red and then a light pink. I like a ombre lip like anytime, especially when it's pink. So this is looking nice. Went ahead to dust off my bake. We're looking snatched, we're looking matte. Went ahead to set it all because like we don't want to be looking too powdery and want that makeup to last. Found that all in and then I went in with a gloss. And then it is time for some finishing touches. So I just went in with some highlighter on my nose. on the bridge of my nose, and then I do like in the middle, and then just on the high points of my face. Highlighter on my cheeks will always be like very strange to me. Just line my underline, some mascara, and this is the final look. I just did some finishing touches, just did my hair a bit, and like as I just put that up, I was looking like so snatched. But yeah, this is the final look. Put on my earrings. And this is the final look, you guys. I actually can't believe that I am rocking blonde brows this well. But yeah, if you enjoyed this tutorial and found it useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for coming along. Bye.